Okay, Power Hour, Mike V, Wednesday afternoon. As I show my board, I'll show the board. I normally don't like to show the board because I get distracted and people get distracted. I just want people to understand more about the fundamentals and what's going on here. A lot of new members. I'm not going to call everybody out. Thank you. We have one in here. Uh, Great name, by the way, Monica. What is the name? By the way, for those new ones, AIFF. That was a couple of days ago. Want to point it out that with the value that we add in the room, and for lack of a better term, not to be dramatic, I'm proud of people. AAFF, we have a lot of different tools for a lot of things. Coach, if I can go, maybe get down to a couple of fundamentals first. The second best amenity we have besides TradeGATEHub being free is the Red YouTube channel, which if you click, you can be either one or watch or 6,300 subscribers. We do multiple videos a day, every day, 3 p.m. Power Hour. I put money to work. The name is, or the game is, the rookie money's at the open. The real money's at the close, taking that overnight risk. All right. So as you can see, Coach gave a video this morning. Get a little idea of what we do. But getting back to my point is, it's extending to those that are a cavalier or else whatever brave enough. I'm roll all the time. AAF alert in the room 544. Jeff J Norm in the room told me about the 8 day. I don't follow the 8 day. I follow the 10 day. Nice trade. Stock that's been taking moves, and our members have been taking money. Great trade. It's not over. Still taking a new high. Okay. Other ones. I've been asking people, or maybe imploring people, pointing this out to people that there are sophomores, there are kids in high school that are making easy money in this market. What type of sectors do you mean, Mike V, you ask? Okay. Coke. Strong yesterday, for example. These are what these kids think. Okay, Coke was strong yesterday. As soon as it breaks yesterday's high, buy it. And then they have whatever minor situation, they could have like maybe a 0.2% stop or whatever. It doesn't work right away. With the VIX so low, and with these type of moves, including Coca-Cola, that you could see, and the VIX so low. Okay, what you call it? It's low with these moves. God forbid it popped. Is that these cliches and fundamental of cutting your losses and letting your winners go. Coke is another example. They're all over the board. Dynatrace, DT, break buy, stop new high. Apps. We all know this one. If you're not in, at least the active members do. Here's another one. The same thing. Apps pulled back, got the shorts in. Buy, stop, new high apps. Another one. CVS. Even an intraday rate, even intraday situation. It breaks out of the opening morning range, or at least takes the opening morning range out, settles. There's the line in the stand for a stock like CVS, heavily shorted. It's under-owned. And the reason why you're seeing pops like this, to be honest with you, even though that I post data that the retail person is all in, but hedge funds are under invested. It's a battle between retail and managers and funds. With the VIX so low, there's no excuse not to put money to work. And when you have a stock like maybe, Microsoft laboring like this, which at the end of last year, he looked like a hero. Now you got to explain why the market's doing this and you're not in these things. MT Steel, all different sectors. Way, another new sexy IPO I've been talking about. And you know what? Jano has been bringing it up, another one. Uber. All right. This will give you an indication about a bifurcation plus relative strength of what's going on down in the market. I'll get to more specific trades. Lyft had earnings. Okay, so Lyft this morning, whatever it was, 12. Yeah, 12. All right, got a hit. Uber, that you'd think would go hand in hand, but actually doesn't. Not only had the dip and rip, but you know what? For those that are even a little bit more aware, you can take it out of the flag, but yet again, it still might work. Again, buy new stock. Uber, working. RDW, cool stock, has intraday news. I want to talk about another couple of things. You had Zillow, another example. Zillow this morning, actually it was a lot lower, 70. Got Zillow at 70, went to 80. But yet Redfin, which I'm in it, I don't know if I listen. Question. I have another one. I have another thing to say about this AIFF. which you never stop learning. And uh, the lesson I'll never forget. It won't get by me again. And Mick, Mick got I talked about it literally 24 hours ago. Redfin. Is Zillow a short up here? I mean, the rest of the homies aren't acting that well. Look at the homies. KBH. All right, so do I short Zillow at the really usually resistance of a 50-day? Might be a no play. Maybe it has an 80 strike price resistance, or then it might fill the gap at 85. Or do I buy Redfern? Is that fake? Which is which? Next, Boeing acting very good and taking calls today. Boeing looks better than it ever has, and that's the one that's acting very well today, taking calls. Oh, look at the volume. Look at the ring. Look at this. SP, look, LUV. No, Boeing. I don't know. What else can happen to the situation? Every door, every wing has fallen off. God forbid they've killed people. All right, getting down into earnings today. Beware. Let me get back into TradeGATEHub, and then we'll get to my screen. Calls all along. This EH I pointed out in the room. China. Pardon me. BEKE. Pardon me. BEKE. Bad coffee. BEKE calls support on moving averages. There it is. Nice winner. Should take some off here. Anyway, I digress. We have Hood taking Hood tonight. Okay. Reddit. Animal. All right. There's gonna be pin action. Bros. The best of breed coffee company now. Dutch Brothers. Starbucks is new highs I saw before. MGM has earnings. I punted on LVS. Made a decent trade. There's my LVS trade. It took calls. It might go higher. There was me buying LVS this morning. Brrr, and I sold right here. Here's the blue dots. 41.70. There's me selling. 42.20. Big deal. It could go higher. Next. Cisco. No, it doesn't. ALB has earnings. Cisco has earnings. This could be the new IBM. It's a boomer, Generation X stock. This could be the new IBM. It's been acting very well. I'm not taking it. Fastly, another one has earnings. You want to take a lotto? That's a China stock. All right, CVS again, GDS. Let's look at a couple of movers that maybe are more mega that will not my style because they might kind of be the moves have been made. Something like a DuPont. Again, huge range, price action above the moving averages. You could take money out of this thing all day long. I know it's an antiquated, hold on, kind of an archaic stock, but it's moving. It's having its day. This is where the fish are for at least a couple of days. Another one that I want to put on. Grab. Intel. The dog was taking calls all day long as everything did. Now, okay. I'm not in it. Crocs has earnings in the morning. Yeti has earnings in the morning. Shark Ninja has earnings in the morning. Jim Cramer loves this stock, Shark Ninja. Schwab, they shook me out. Okay. All right, now let's look what's taking calls and going into another. Okay, a couple of clean trades that no matter what your style should have been at least have your eye on. DraftKings, very clean, smooth. Still, card, Instacart goes with Dash, or could go with Dash. Clean trade right there. Didn't even have its move yet. Something for everything. I mean, it's a Dynatrace, apps, MT Steel, CVS. Let's go to the board. Have any questions, newer guys? Don't be shy. Never be shy from New York. That's it. Where's Dwayne? Dwayne Collins. He's acting well. Toast. He's got the Redfin, doesn't he? Toast, Redfin. Yeah. All right. Yeti taking calls. Let's look. You know what? BBAI calls. Let's look, this is the SMCI. This right now, this is where the fish are. Most active, there we go, percent gainers on the day. I'm not interested in a stock that has 200,000 shares. So we'll change our settings to, we don't want anything less than 1 million. It should be more, but it is what it is. AIFF brought it up. The CASI brought it up. Upstart, LBTR, BBIA again. EH brought it up. RDW, CVS, apps. VNet, this is the hot one, the China new one. Clean trade. What's wrong? Clean. That's a frozen rope. But what didn't even give you a decent, didn't even give you a bad shakeout. That's it. Don't have to worry about the indices. I'm aware. I'm aware where GLD is. I'm aware where TLT is. I'm aware where the VIX is. I get IWM. Get it. Until then, if you wait, just Disney. What about Disney? Disney can't catch a bid. Actually, there's you know what? You want to try Disney? There's a spot on Disney. Risk the reward here. Want to wait? Maybe give it a couple of days. More likely to see 115 and even it's got multiple gaps and moving average. Maybe put this thing away. Start. It's not going to go right back that 116. It acted that way for a second, and Disney didn't make that move because someone had an itchy trigger finger. Somebody wanted in. So anyway, stocks taking calls. I'll go to the board. Stocks that I'm in new today. RXRX Corp. This one's sexy. Calls off the board. RXRX. I'm in it. I'll show you. Settings. Position. I don't have much. 8,000. 8,000 from 8. There's the daily. Here's the weekly. So it's taking calls a minute. Should have a lot more of it. GCP. All right, let's go to the board. Coin breaking high. Reddit. Let me share properly if I am. Okay. On the top left here, you can see stocks that are going. A couple of banks. Goldman, the Big Daddy. Jabil, Celestica, ACHR. DraftKings at the high. BBAI, these are the hot ones. AIFF. Dash. What am I in? I gotta be in something sexy. Tesla had it. SMCI is going the other way. Oh, I know what I have. JMIA, be over 4, you moron. Oh, get over 4, I have a lot of JMIA. You know where I stand with that. Oh, let's go to a couple of positions. If I could be A&F breaking high. What do I got here? CWH, Fuel Cell, JMIA, Coles, I got a lot, RKLB, RXO, Tiger, Iova, and Redfin. Iova, this stock is taking money. A cheap little bio. It's taking calls. I've done worse. It's got it in it. Taking calls. I didn't come up with it anywhere. It's not something usually for me. I'd love to build 250,000 shares of this thing and have it. But until then, Boeing looks good. Apps, these other stocks, until they stop, they stop. Oklo. Range today. Doesn't matter. You don't have an opinion in this thing. All these things are going together. Redfin, they got me. I top picked it. Top pick Redfin. Uber. Lunar. Hold on, where's my charts? I apologize. There they are. All right, I don't know. Am I upset I'm not chasing chasing? It might not even be a chasing H. I've been on the other side of this stock. Stocks open up $8. It's been up 20% easily in the morning sometime. Look. Okay, pure plays. What are pure plays? RX, I like even Black. Okay, this will give you an example about the market. I made good money in BlackBerry short yesterday. Made the hard money. I made hard money. I need the market that be, and there's BlackBerry. Right? Whether it's apps, MT Steel, BlackBerry, Net, security. Okay, Uber, ride transport, China, Baba. There you go. All right, Mike V. I'm in the room. You got to communicate. Here's another one right here. And if you listen again, and I'll leave it here. And I'm only taking a little bit longer because, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's not like my next, although there's a lot of earnings coming out. My next trade, thank God, is not predicated upon any move. So follow my Twitter feed. Here's an example. We're all chasing the same stocks to a degree, just a little bit of timing. Yeah, there's Trend Spider, DraftKings. Not hard to see. There's the volume shelf. Stock's going 50. Okay. Breaking out of a multi-triangle. It's on every single scanner. This is a simple, the market's not that difficult at this point. I say in all due respect. So if I implore everybody to please go to my Twitter feed, I only follow 26 people, and trust me, it's quality and not quantity, including the Jesus feed. What is he saying? Baidu, Tiger, VNet, repeat bull buying. Let's see what Kramer says. Not that. Let's see what Kramer says. See if he got back from the Philadelphia Eagle game. No eggs in full foods yesterday. All right, what do? We try to corner the egg sector. What are the grocery stores doing? Scott's Fresh SFM, best winner on the board. Why shouldn't we be buying this thing? Sprouts Farmers. That takes out a new high. Grocery stores, even Kroger. I'm not to look at where about G. You know, go. This Go grocery outlet can't go. We go to good. They actually go to stocks that are making money. Kroger. That's what happens when you have no eggs. Who's active here? He's active hobby. He's a good trader. One of us. AXP. I mentioned it before. Well, you know who's good? One of the better traders. He's like a McDooley. Good trader. CLDI, CPSH, satellite name. MGRX, I'm not in it. Grove, not in it. Next. What else the boys liking? That's it. Okay, let's go like this. We'll leave it right here with a couple of stocks into the close as it's a little after 3:20 p.m. Percent gainers in the last 60 minutes. What's moving? Let me load RX. Number one, AAFIF. I mentioned all these things. CLSK. Let's lower the volume because not every stock that that does a million shares and so let's put it back to 200,000. CSIA, Mick is in it at work. SLQT, Real, Moss making a move up. All right, percent losers in 60 minutes. Maybe it's taking profits. Who knows? Nothing. There's most actives, and I'll leave it there. Okay. Mike Venezia, I sign off from TradeGATEHub. Thank you for Jose. Great job, Coach. Always leading by example. New members, I'll always ask questions. Please, comments, suggestions are taken. Until then, Mike V, thanks.